What up, YouTube? This is your president, the presidential tourist, back with another video. I'm in Kissimmee, Florida. Today's April 16th, 2023. And I'm back at a Repticon. Been a while since I've been to one. Haven't been to one at this venue yet. But you know what? That means we need to get in there and see some cool stuff. We see some cool reptiles and some other just awesome stuff. I always love going to Repticon, seeing all different animals and different reptile supplies. And anyways, let's get on to it. Alright. Alright, let's head on in. You may recognize this place. This is where I went for that brick convention about a month ago. So much better in here. It is roasting out there. I must have some birds here because I hear them. I gotta actually get some of these wood things. And you can actually get some pretty good deals on supplies having to do with your reptiles and everything at these conventions. So if you have one in the area, definitely go. So what you think so far?
Oh, this is great. Did you get it? What you want?
The first one. I didn't wait for the second one because if they take that long to do for the second one as the first, I might be out there another hour. So
I'm looking for this. A few things for the turtle and the egghead. I want to get some of those wet worms, or what are they called? This is, yeah.
If we get a rat, I might have to go out there and get a box in the car if they don't have one.
They don't?
If they don't have one.
Okay, wait. I'm putting this here.
Right.
I want this stuff, but I don't know where to pay.
What I love about coming to these things, you know what, you just feel there's so much life in here. Not just the humans, but from the reptiles and all the other animals. And look, we got some cool snakes. Some of the different morphs for like some of the ball pythons are so incredible. And they're so pretty. I got like just an ordinary one like that. But there's so many different kinds. It's amazing. And they're very pretty. Like this place is this. Marty's morphs. So check them out. They definitely have a lot of cool stuff. I really kind of like these. Like they're partly white, but then they have some of the regulars section of the skin. That's just so odd looking, but so cool. Of course, the all white ones are really pretty too.
I'd be able to hear it. What are you doing sitting on that couch? I worked all day. You need to keep me some dinner for us.
They got some bigger ones right there.
I can go to work.
Of course, more snakes from Olympian Exotics. Yeah, he's all white except his head. That is nice. That's very pretty. There's some really cool ones here. And this is from Guardians of the Geckos. This is a really interesting name, but look at these guys. I have thought about buying these, but I just don't want to expand my collection right now.
They may try to attack you, but once you get them out...
I've seen that kind before. They're really pretty, I think. Giant day geckos. And he's $95. Look at some of these other ones. Wow. But these are very pretty, I think. I like those. Look at that eyeball. I like, don't those almost look like a rock, the way the skin looks? Yeah, you'd almost think that was a branch. But nope, that's not. Very cool.
In the wild, the majority don't have to because of other predators.
So
So they did drop their tails, nothing to worry about.
No.
Look at all these different, yeah, some more
Doesn't
crested geckos.
impact their health at all, or ability to reproduce, or anything like that. It's just that, well, in fact, they.
There's definitely a lot of different kinds of snakes. And this one here is from Florida-born exotics. Ah, finally some tortoises. You know, I have a lot of different kinds of turtles and tortoises at these Repticons, so I'm glad to finally see some. One day I will get a tortoise. Just got to get a smaller kind because they can get quite large. Oh, they almost don't even look real, does it? That is so pretty.
Some of those little ones, like the St. Lucie show.
That is awesome. Oh, look at this, little baby tortoises, guys. Look at that. That was the kind I was thinking about getting because these redfoots, they actually do not get that big. They tend to be a smaller tortoise. That was the kind I was thinking. I always thought like one of those Russian tortoises, but they get really large. But these redfoot ones don't get that big. I mean, bigger than this. Those are babies. That is a kind I thought about getting. And there they are. And they're $125. Look how pretty these are. This is an albino Kenyan Sambo. I've seen them for sale before. That is pretty. Well, definitely a lot more snakes this year. Far more than I've seen before. Look at that one, a gray band king. That is pretty. Here's some more tortoises. This is a sulcata.
Of course not. Why would she do that?
It looks like there's a hedgehog in there.
She was following you.
Bye, Mommy. Bye, Mommy.
Wow, look at those. Those are pretty. There's so many different kinds of snakes. It's amazing. This is another kind I thought about getting. This is just so gorgeous.
Well, at least you can now actually start the project. Anything you look.
And this is who's selling these. If you want interested. Hope it focuses. Sometimes these things don't focus.
Yeah, they're great cleaners, but still, it's fun when your cleanup crew is pretty.
Like, oh, I haven't seen you.
Yeah, and here's the springtails. There's a bunch of them.
There's some different kinds of bugs in there.
Yeah.
This is the bug basement. Pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we have the powder orange. It's the same as.
Now there's going to be a few reptiles you're not going to see here because within the last couple of years you can't sell like iguanas and I think tegus. So that limits it a bit too. But finally some non-snakes. Oh, look at that, it's a night anole. Butterfly agama? He's 90. But this little guy, green amoeba, and I've seen these kinds before. This was one I actually was, another one I thought about getting. Sometimes these just don't focus too well when you're too close. But it depends how big they are. I'm kind of staying away from the smaller ones because they're so fast. And I'm not too confident if they get loose, I'm going to get them again. Look at that guy. That is pretty. Look at that. Look at that head.
Here's Spanky Skink.
No, you're good.
Oh, he's nice too. I'll let you know.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Absolutely, my dear.
Thank you.
Oh, for course. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh, no, you're good. Do you want me to take him out for you?
Yeah, you don't mind?
No, not at all.
So I used to have, that's a blue-tongued skink, right?
Yes, sir.
I used to have one. Beautiful animals.
Thank you, sir. I didn't mean to be in y'all's way. My bad. Thank you.
Oh, wow. How much is he?
$450.
Can I touch him?
Absolutely, you can hold him if you want to.
Yeah, you don't mind.
Yeah.
Whoa, just like my one I used to have. Such a beautiful animal.
Yeah.
So cool.
He's cool.
What is it?
Blue tongue skink.
You see the blue tongue? Wow. That's awesome.
There you go. I was going to say let him stretch out on your arm like that. Yeah, there you go. Feels more comfortable.
So how old is he or she?
2.5 years old. It's a boy.
And how do you tell if you didn't know how old he was? How would you be able to tell if you didn't know?
Almost impossible. Well, I mean by size, but theoretically, if I didn't produce him, I wouldn't be able to know. I just have too many boys.
What goes into breeding them?
Not much. You want to do cooling. I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. You want to, brumate them for a little bit, and then. But Florida is perfect. Literally, just put them in your garage or Florida room or shed or anything that Mother Nature lets it do the cool down process. And as it naturally warms up, the males, I keep them pretty much all in outdoor enclosures year round, and that's it.
Where is he originally from?
Australia. He's a northern blue tongue. Yeah.
That is cool.
Yep, I've got several females right now that are gravid from him actually. I'll have white ones, which are ivories, which they're ivories right now are retailing for around $700 to $7,500.
Do you ship?
Yeah.
I'm going to grab one of your cards.
Yeah.
I am interested in getting another blue tongue skink in the future.
I'll have babies in the very near future, like within the next few weeks. They'll start dropping babies. They give live birth.
All right, what's your name?
Joe.
Okay.
That's Brian. Yep.
Awesome. Here, you better get him before he falls.
No worries.
I don't want to drop him.
Absolutely. But yeah.
Well, that's cool. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. I was going to say there's cards down there, and there's over down by the hand sanitizer. There's another thing of cards, but I'll grab one for you.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure.
That was Slithermania, and I think he said he's from Port St. Lucie. I have his card. I'll show it. Here, let me show you his card.
You want hippopotamus?
So check them out. Cool. They also sell some scorpions.
Yep, it's like meeting,
and some spiders.
Me, I should get I am who I am, like Popeye. I don't change for nobody. I am who I
And
am.
they have some centipedes, which no, I think I'm going to pass on that.
But
I don't really care for those type of creepy crawlies.
So I'm like, okay. I'm a pretty
And like I said, lots of snakes. This one is at Planet Python. 407-314-7559. I should read out the numbers and names too, because sometimes my thing doesn't focus. It's so many morphs and species of snakes. It's really amazing. Okay, here's a yellow-foot tortoise. And finally, we've seen a bearded dragon. I always love, and I have one myself right now. And there's different sizes and morphs you can get for them too. Pretty awesome. And this is CJ Tortoises and More. They're selling these. This leopard gecko, and mine unfortunately died December now. I am eventually going to get another one there, and she lasted forever. Very pretty, very fierce looking. Looks like you can almost chew you up. Jeez, I love these guys. Yeah, you don't mind. I had one that looked just like that. She lived over a decade, but she passed back in December.
Yeah, they do live for a long time.
Oh, so awesome. And I'm assuming these are different morphs of them, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Now, how do you get that from that?
You don't. These are from different tangerine lines and such. This one is a Tremper albino, so it's carrying the albino gene in the tangerine lines. This one is actually just like this one. So this one is an Akoya, which is a Black Knight, Black Pearl Charcoal cross. And he is Max Snow. She's possible Max Snow, I think. So these two are actually the same. Just she came out really dark version, and he came out a lighter version, which he was dark when he was hatched. You can see a little bit of the black in between the spots there, still trying to come through in different places.
So basically it's the same species, it's different breeds, like with dogs?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes, so these are all the same species, but through line breeding and discovering different genes, we've made them different. Like the albinos, like the Bell albino, Tremper albino, Snow, those are all genes, those are morphs. The tangerines and the blacks are polygenics. So that was just someone, originally had a gecko that was a little bit darker, and they had another gecko that was a little bit darker. They're probably related. They bred those back to each other, kept the darkest ones from them, so on and so forth, and then 2 decades later you have a dark one, or you have an orange one.
How do you avoid inbreeding though?
You don't, you inbreed. That is the same way they made dogs.
Okay.
Yes. So we don't call it inbreeding in the pet industry, we call it line breeding.
Interesting. And this is you?
Yes. But yeah, if you never paired a daughter back to a father or siblings together, we would have never discovered most of these morphs.
Oh, cool, thank you. Very interesting. Well, I definitely heard some birdies, and there are some here. And I bet you, yep, guinea pigs. A friend of mine went to a Repticon in her area, and she ended up coming home with a couple guinea pigs for her kids. There's another animal I thought about getting. They're so adorable looking. Now those rats look pretty comfy. Wow, look at those. This is SoFlo Reptiles.
Tell Elijah I was coming to this because it's making me feel crazy. I was thinking about ask Brandon, I was like, do you guys want to go to the reptile show?
Very nice. And they also have some tortoises and leopard geckos.
kind of wonder.
Well, I guess if you want some reptiles that aren't alive anymore, you can get them in these things. Kind of eerie. Almost looks like they're still alive.
Yeah, it's gonna pick.
How are you?
We're gonna have some rats. No. No thanks, I'm not that interested in that stuff. But if you are, this is where you can get them from. Here's some more crested geckos. This is another one I thought about getting one day. I've heard they make very good pets too. And of course, this is where you can get them. Definitely something I've been interested in. Oh yeah, there they are. It reminds me of, what do you call those things? They're extinct now. They used to be in the bottom of the ocean. Oh, I forget it, but they look so much like that.
It's probably a descendant then. I know what you're talking about, but the name is out of my head.
Yeah, I always thought they were so cool looking. Sometimes, there it goes. This does not focus. This is where you get this. Look at those millipedes. It almost looks like a snake.
These are different. So I'm telling you, one from the bottom.
Cool looking, but I would not want to be holding one.
Bubba, when we were down at, where was
that? These are 2Ks. I seriously at one time thought about buying one of these guys. But the thing is, I've heard they could be aggressive and they could have a really bit of a nasty bite. So I decided not to, but one day in the future I might, because there's different morphs for these too I've seen, and they're so pretty. And $50 for that guy, look at that. That's not too bad. Oh, I wasn't even sure that guy was alive. He is. And here's another one of these giant day geckos. There's, like I said, they're very pretty. Of course, bearded dragons.
Those are snapping turtles.
Oh, here's a New Guinea snapping turtle. That is a Kwangtung River turtle. Another redfoot tortoise, yellowfoot tortoise, Bolivian redfoot tortoise, cherry head redfoot tortoise.
60, 70 in the house. Yeah, they don't want to get cold enough to shut down.
There's a red-sided curly tail lizard.
Interesting breeding. Okay. With certain species, it could be, you know, different. Like hognose, you kind of got to get them standing.
But more than likely,
I just noticed there's more turtles here. Charcoal, Pensacola, Cooter.
Probably would. But you wanted to guarantee, you know.
Definitely, like I said, a lot more snakes.
I'm sorry. I interrupted her.
This is who's selling these. Awesome. So many cool stuff here. I don't want to give the impression it's just almost all just reptiles here. There's a lot of reptile supplies and things like that. Like they're selling some soap and different things. Ooh, spiders. I don't know about you, I just find spiders to be creepy.
Jumping spider babies.
The ones that are selling these, let me show you the card. I always want to try to show that. In fact, they have some other stuff too, as you can see.
Yep, and isopods, cleanup crew. They clean up so you don't have to.
So can you just tell me a little bit about your soap?
The soap has snake shed in it. Snake shed has natural keratin, which helps to relieve acne and blemishes and helps the collagen in your skin, make it more elastic. It is all natural, made of coconut oil, palm kernel oil, and olive oil. I do strain out any of the impurities so you won't find any type of snake shed pieces in there.
What about the candles?
Candles are made of beeswax. They actually help to reduce the carcinogens in the air. Regular candles are made of paraffin, which is the bottom of a crude oil barrel.
How much are they?
Candles, soap is $5 a piece, or 3 or more, $4 a piece. Candles are $9, or 2 for $16.
Can you take a card?
Yep, I have cards right there. We also have a website, and we ship anywhere in the U.S. Right underneath the pink snake. Yep.
Cool. And let's grab one. Awesome.
He's about 2 years old, but anything with the mouth bites. Yeah, he's a Het T negative, Het G stripe matrix blood python.
Okay.
Is what he is. Yeah, he should make some pretty babies.
Well, you know what he did? We fed him a live rat. The neighbor wanted to see him, so he took him out too early. They're good.
Oh yeah.
That was the first time that ever happened.
Yeah, it never happened. But because he needed that time.
Yeah, I got a girl, she's about 6 foot and about yay big around her, so at 6 foot, and she's never bit anybody, but when she gets temperamental, she'll come out and she'll open up her mouth and sit there and look at you like, don't touch me, sort of scenario.
Put her back away.
Yeah, well, I don't even pull her out at those moments, you know. So, but while there's other times, I blade her right down next to my wife while she's sleeping on the bed, and they hang out no problem.
Fine, sleep on me.
Yeah.
So where's he from?
This is Malaysia, I believe, is where these guys are originated. It's the Malaysian red blood python.
All right, cool.
Yep. And then I've got the Sumatrans, which are like the black bloods. They look like these guys, but they're completely black. Same area.
Female?
This is male. Yeah, this is a male. I'll be breeding him with my female matrix, and then I'll be getting ivories. They're a nice yellowish white color. Olympian over there actually has a couple ivories at the moment. Yeah, but they're the only other people that actually have bloods here. Me and Olympian, you won't see a blood at another booth.
Is it because they're expensive or hard to breed?
People are scared of them. They get big, and they were bred for their meat and their skin for over 80 years. Your basic python logo you see on shoes and everywhere is this pattern, because they were bred for their meat and their skin and kept in little bins and just killed for close to 120 years. Well, any species you do that to is going to become meat. It's not going to be one you're going to be able to have continuously. So they were known for, well, breaking bones and being mean because they're giant and continuously killed. Rather now, for about 20 years or so, we've finally been integrating them as house pets, and that's where we're starting to get the generations that I can hand these off to most anybody. I don't because of the type of species they are, though. They are very intelligent, much more intelligent than the ball pythons. Yep.
Cool. Very cool. Thank you. That's interesting.
Yeah, no problem.
And as I mentioned, they do have a lot of supplies, and you usually get some pretty good deals on things here. There's a bird. They do have some good supplies and stuff. Bamboo is so hard. I tell you, if you get hit by one of these, that will hurt. Smart turtles and tortoises. This is redfootranch.com.
Yeah, because like, you know, you don't want to put it, you know, some people just have like a beater up. Like,
oh, look at these albino red ear sliders. Look how pretty they are.
Like, they're not in these enclosures. They're not in these enclosures.
They're in a bigger one.
Yeah, they're in like enclosures like this tall, about like this
Yeah.
wide.
That is nice. Here's a leopard tortoise. This is a elongate tortoise. And a Burmese brown mountain tortoise. So there's a couple different ones in there. Here's some redfoot hatchlings.
You have some time? No, I do. Okay. You can show up anytime. It's business. I know I've got help for the next 3 days at my place. Yeah, she likes the monitors. So she'll want to take your croc stuff. Huh? She'll want to take your croc.
And so these are redfoots. That's about the size they get. That's not too bad. So a lot of tortoises, they get really big, but this is the kind I thought I eventually want to buy is one of these. So they don't get too huge.
I'm looking forward to playing around with breeding them when I get to the Texas house.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely a place to go if you're thinking about picking up a reptile or you need reptile supplies. And no, I didn't pick up any reptiles. I'm thinking about it in the future. Now is not the good time with regard to money. I picked up a few things Mom wanted, but plus I'm just not in a position to really grow my collection. But it is something I do want to do, because I definitely want to get another one of those blue-tongued skinks. Like that one I showed you earlier, beautiful animal. I got the man's card, and I'm definitely going to think about it in the future. Anything different this year, I don't see Repticon with a booth for itself selling any t-shirts. So I was thinking about buying one. Just gonna do like a little walk around. And I have some feeder rats. So I actually need to buy a rat, but I don't know if I want to have a bit of a drive home, and I'm always worried those things are going to get out of the car.
No more snakes.
I had a live rat get out, or not a live rat. I had a damn it, it's like a tadpole. I had a rat, in a wild one, get in my car. He'd shoot up some of the wiring and shoot on the steering wheel. That's why I'm a little iffy about doing having rats in my car if I have to drive too far away. Look at all these different kinds of spiders, and have pictures on top of them. That blue one, that is pretty. But find spiders to be a bit creepy. Just gonna do a little bit of a walk around. See that? That's a rat's butt. Rats actually, from what I told, actually make really good pets. And I had hamsters when I was a kid. I've thought of getting a rat and having it as a pet. I may eventually. I'm just not in a position to do that right now. You know, with everything going on, I just don't have the time to take care of any more pets. Oh, look at this thing, Godzilla. That's cool. Definitely. I think I showed this one earlier. Maybe I didn't. Cicada tortoises. Alligator tortoise. Cherry head tortoise. Herman's tortoise. And this is from Serpentera Exotics. And actually, that might be Serpentera Exotics there. This is Nautilus Ponds and Critters Inc. out of Port St. Lucie. Here's a leopard tortoise. Yellowfoot tortoise. And redfoot tortoise. Yeah, that's Naughty Last Ponds and Critters Inc. Cool. Look. There's different kinds in here. Northern red belly, river cooter, and Cumberland sliders. These little guys are northern map turtles and common musk turtles. These are giant Asian leaf turtle. Look at that. Look how small these guys are. They're tiny. Red cheek mud turtle and three-striped mud turtle.
That's a good one too. Either one is good.
Here's the albino ones. They're so pretty. And they're only $75 for one of those. That is something I might want to think about.
Snake turtles still make it.
And here's a northern snake neck.
I ship them overnight like that, so they're fine. I ship them overnight.
And there's a Central American ornate wood turtle, a Chinese golden thread, and a Reeves turtle of different kinds. And there's an Indian spotted turtle. They're also very pretty. And these are not too bad a price.
They had some stuff for me.
That is good. That's the best of them. That's a breeder's for you. So that would be. That's what he's eating now. Huh?
Would this be better than the stuff they were?
What were they trying to sell? Was it Repticon?
Yeah, so these actually, the prices for these are not too bad.
Those are good. Either that or this is good.
Well, they're the same price. So
I'm more apt to want to get a tortoise instead of a turtle. Because a tortoise, you don't have to worry about all this water. A turtle, you do. It's such a pain, but I definitely would think about getting one of them.
You can buy at any pet store.
Or one of them.
And they're both
The Indian spotted turtle or the albino red ear slider. Both of them are very pretty. These are all cool.
If you're gonna go, you might want to go better this way. The difference that I have noticed, you got to keep the.
Well, I didn't show everything. This is too much to show, but I gotta say, there's a lot of cool stuff here. And I'm gonna end soon, but I'm definitely gonna come back to these Repticons. There's always so many new things that I've never seen before. There's just so many different turtles, tortoises, reptiles, you see birds, you see furry creatures, you see a lot of stuff. But this is my last part. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. I may film some more, I don't know. I'm going to be here for a little bit longer. If I do, I'll just tack it on after this. Alright, thank you for watching, bye. Okay, I got a shirt, and it's from Snakes for the Memories. And they do have a YouTube channel. I'll show you the card. Pretty nice card, made of plastic and everything. Sometimes these things just, there you go. And then, I always like to buy a shirt, and so I got one. Fortunately, it's not the size I normally get. They were out of them, but it should fit. I normally take a 2X. This is just an extra large, so we'll see. Just gotta lose a tiny bit, a few pounds. But I'm still a healthy dude. Now at some previous conventions I went to, they had some like reptile demonstrations. I came a little bit later on today, so maybe they happened yesterday or earlier. And there's been some interesting ones that I've seen. I would point that out. Most of the people who are selling the snakes, they just have these containers and nothing in there but the snake. They put these like marble things in there, and that looks really cool. Very nice backdrop. Just want to check them out. I always try showing these. I think it's important to help everyone out. And not all the snakes are tiny. There's some pretty fat ones there. Thank you. Yeah, I got the one. You want to say a couple things on camera and just talk about your stuff?
I don't see a black one.
I don't have to show you.
Oh no, it's fine.
You could just talk, and you just tell me what you have.
Is this the one you got?
Yeah.
I get tongue twisted. But no, this is all different materials, different stuff. So we have the ones you like is the Aura Subnite. We have some Unikai Chrysocolla, Fluorite, Ruby Zozite, Moss Agate, Pre-Night. There's just so many different things. Just beautiful, you know?
And if someone wants to buy some stuff from you, how do they find you?
They can find me right on Instagram or TikTok, but mostly on Instagram. And I do live sales on there. But other than that, email would be good.
What's the name of your Instagram?
B_kawaii_gems.
Okay.
It's also on the cards. It's all on it. So.
I'll definitely show that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Here, pull that out. Let's show what we got. Show you what we bought, everyone. I bought this. This looked really pretty. I'll show her card when I get out to the car a little bit better. I'll show this. That's fantastic. And then you're not going to be able to see the other one as much, which is wrapped up more. But basically, it's that color there. I just thought it looked so unique. And I have a few things like this at home. I was thinking that this would look good in the collection. All right.
Okay. Yes. I got to see something over there.
All right, let's get to it.
Really odd. Okay.
It's cool.
How long do they live?
Up to 8 years.
Wow. Okay, in here.
Yeah, I am. I'm just going to show the card. Oh, so you're out of Bartow, huh? Yeah. Okay, cool. We go to Bartow fairly often.
Yeah.
Don't they get pretty big, the cicadas?
Yeah, they can.
That's what I heard.
Okay, that's
all right, cool. Thank you.
Okay.
There's another hedgehog. Central American wood turtle. Some more different kinds of turtles. Here's the Russian ones. This is the one I thought about getting in the past, but they get kind of big, so I might not. Oh, this is that Southern Mania one I showed you earlier. I wonder. Do they have any double X? That is a cool looking shirt. Let's see. All right, that's it. We're heading out. Cool time. Everyone I met was really nice, and I definitely enjoyed myself. Got learned a lot more about different reptiles and critters, and yeah. And any of the things you saw me show when I showed the card, check them out. They would appreciate the business. Like I said, everyone there is really nice. Bye. But before, when I went, first Repticon I went to, and I was filming at some of the tables, there was one or two of them that were kind of hostile. This time, everyone was super nice. So yeah, check them out. All right. Any comments, questions, put them below. Thank you for watching. Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, I just wanted to add this. This is the lady who I bought those crystals at. I want to make sure I showed her card so you show you the back so you definitely know. So make sure you go on there and check out all her stuff. She was nice and she had a lot of cool things. Right, bye.